Okay, my name is Nick West, and it is my great pleasure to present to you Astro, Academic Student Transcripts Online, a distributed application on the Ethereum blockchain. Just to introduce the Astro team, right on the left in those pictures is myself, Nick West. I'm currently a software engineering team lead at the University of Hong Kong. I've worked quite a bit developing higher education applications, and you could read the rest of the text there if you're interested. My partner on this team is Mike Salim. He couldn't be here today, but he's the CTO at American Data Technology, Inc., has some great credentials, and has been in the field for a while. He's been in it since I think before the days of MUDs. But so the purpose and mission of Astro, according to recent statistics from the U.S. Department of Education, it was projected that 19.9 million students had attended American colleges in fall 2018. And there are over 7,600 degree granting and non-degree granting institutions that are currently recognized either by the CHEA or the U.S. Department of Education. And the students that attend programs and get degrees and get credentials academically have to eventually get their records of having attended, whether they're certifications or diplomas, in order to apply for jobs and all that stuff. We've all been through it. Now, the process for this is incredibly laborious and causes hours of manual labor for the student, for applicants, for organizations who have to manually confirm applicants' credentials, and also for the universities and institutions that have to maintain these credentials. So with Astro, we're tokenizing degrees and academic transcripts on the Ethereum blockchain to improve efficiency, efficacy, and eliminate delays in confirming credentials. And right now, the primary way of verifying these credentials would be via public Ethereum wallet addresses, access tokens, and transaction records. So how the DApp works, a transcript record is created with a student ID index through a single deployed smart contract that's ownable. Upon a student's graduation, an academic institution may mint a diploma or certification in the form of an ERC 721 token. And if the institution goes with the scheme where the student transcript record and ERC 721 maintain a tie to that institution's wallet and addresses, then those are easily verifiable via those wallets and addresses. So the DApp components currently use the Ethereum blockchain, as mentioned previously many times. 2 smart contracts, which you'll see in a second, JavaScript application written with Vue.js with also Web3 1.0. And right now, the components are not burnable or upgradable, but those are some potential features that could help in the tokenization process. So here's a snippet from the student record contract. Currently, just one student record contract can create single student records and many courses, both structs in arrays that act as student records that can contain transcripts and then are related directly to our non-fungible ERC 721 degree token. Here's a little snippet of the ERC 721. The demo environment I'm about to show you, it's just going to be Webpack with Ganache and Truffle with MetaMask and Vue.js. So let's pull that up. So here's the Astro UI, entering student name, student ID.
Oh, Nick, we can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see it now?
No, I think you have to unshare your screen and then reshare your desktop or reshare the video.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, well, let me know if that happens again. You can still see it?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it only happens when you're switching screens to different desktop.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Okay, so here we see we're creating a student record here, and the transaction kind of sped by. I couldn't narrate it so much, but you could see that a student record is created, and then that index is available via student ID, so we could then search records by student ID. So viewing the transcript, here's the root record, the root struct within the smart contract for students, and through this interface, we can actually add multiple courses at the same time. So then, because we're using a batch transaction, we're able to add 2 courses, with 2 different transactions, but triggering them at the same time. And here is our Astro diploma, our ESC 721 diploma minting interface. So we're able to confirm. We can then fetch those records. And those records are tied to student ID just as the student records are. And we can also search by student ID, so the indexing works. And in addition to that, you could see that the STBD is the symbol for this contract as it was migrated as a Study the Blockchain U Astro Diploma with the symbol STB. So you can actually see it. Okay, do I still have you guys, or did it switch me back?
It switched you back.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so the debt benefits and cornerstones. If each transcript is only 10 minutes per transcript, but there are thousands and thousands of transcripts, you can do the math. That's saving a lot of man hours and a lot of money for these universities. Institutions process anywhere between 1,000 and 20,000. And these processing costs could amount to a staggering 380 million per year in the USA alone. So the business details, one way that we could offer this is as a blockchain as a service platform, where we either set up the smart contracts for institutions and transfer the wallets to them, or maintain the system for them and maintain some other record-keeping mechanisms as well, which is the norm in university settings. And in addition, you could see there are some growth numbers here that will likely continue to grow as more and more people are required to seek credentials in different ways. Here are some development estimate, effort, and schedule for basic systems to be developed for universities and institutions. You could see that the development time is not so great given the expertise on the team. And that is it. I'd like to open it up for questions now.